Welcome back. If you aren't new, welcome to the channel. If you are new, in this video I will show you guys how to install a serpentine belt on a W210 chassis without removing the fan. So how I did it was, let me go get my torque wrench here. Okay, so with this, there is a tensioner. When I say this, I mean this engine in this car. There is a tensioner right there, as you can see, and that is a 10mm Torx bit. So I'm trying to do this video on one take if I can. So 10mm, you put that on here, go through the coolant hose. Don't go this way because you won't be able to tighten it and then unloosen the tensioner, or loosen the tensioner. So what I did was, as you can see in the diagram right now of the belt, I went in this order. Let me see, I can't really look up the order that I did, but I'll put it in the screen. I'll put it on the screen for you guys. That way you guys know which order I went in as far as the numbers. Now, how I got this belt on without taking the fan off is, all I did was, as you can see, the bottom of the belt goes around this pulley here, and then it goes down, as you can see, and then it goes around, and then it goes up across here. So you don't have to take the fan off. I do know that if you take the fan off, it will be way easier to maneuver, but that's how I did it. You don't have to take the fan off that way. And also, to route this belt around here, you just kind of got to slip it past this pulley here, and then the fan. It'll be a pretty tight clearance. But yeah, that's how I installed the serpentine belt on a W210 chassis. This is a 1997 Mercedes-Benz E420. I put the old serpentine belt on just so there is a belt on when this car runs. I have a fuse relay coming, or a relay module coming, that goes over here, that sometimes go out on these cars, so they need to be changed. I have a new one coming in. Once that is in, I am 95% certain that this car will start, because I tested the fuel pump and the fuel pump didn't get any voltage when I turned the key to the 2 position. It should have gotten a little bit of voltage, but I got 0, which means the fuel pump isn't being turned on by a relay. So that's what I think. The relay will come soon, but as you can see, we got the old serpentine belt on. It isn't brand new. We do have a brand new serpentine belt. We have to get some pulleys here because these pulleys are making some noise. But that is basically the basis of this video here. Hopefully my mic isn't making noise. But yeah, that is how to get the serpentine belt on a W210 chassis without removing the fan. It's fairly easy once you kind of get the hang of it. I was out here for a little minute trying to figure out diagrams and trying to look diagrams up, but if you guys have the owner's manual, it will be in the owner's manual. I will show you guys that real quick. So we're back in the car now. Owner's manual, it will tell you, I know the number, it's 124. I don't know why they came out, but it is 124. Might have to do these page by page here. Yeah, so as that's falling off my lap, it is 124. So it has the serpentine belt diagrams here. This is for the E300 diesel. This is how that routes. As you can see, it says automatic belt tensioner, crankshaft, air conditioning, compressor. This is for a E320 I believe these are like the 995, maybe the obviously the older models, but this is the belt diagram for that. This is the fan, idler pulley, generator, parentheses, alternator, idler pulley, power steering pump. And for my model, this is the E420. You can see how they're just completely different here. We have more pulleys than others. The belt goes in a completely different way. But this is the E420. This is the, I guess it says the model E300 diesel. I'm not sure. Coolant pump, fan. So this is the models of this is the model that the belt works in. I guess if you have a coolant pump, yeah, because it says E320, E420, and then coolant pump. So if you have a coolant pump in the E320, I'm pretty sure this is the same diagram as the E420. As you can kind of hear, I'm kind of shivering. It's cold, but yeah. So that is how the E420 belt that I just showed you guys in the engine bay. This is what it looks like from a different view. So this is what helped me out a ton. If you guys have an owner's manual, I really highly suggest you guys looking at the owner's manual, because it will show you the diagram of the belt and which way to rotate it. They have numbers here. As I told you guys on the screen, I put it again. I might put it again, I'm not sure. But as I told you guys, I went a different way. I went to, I think I remember it. Let me try to remember. It's cold. I went 214-659, and then I went 83. I think that's how I did it. And then how I also got the belt to go around. Let me show you guys how I got the belt. How I got the belt to go around that bottom pulley over there, or down there, is I had to loosen the tensioner counterclockwise, or actually clockwise, sorry. Clockwise, and then that will move this pulley, and this tensioner this way. So then that way you have more slack in the belt. As you can see, there's no slack in the belt now, but if I were to pull that tensioner down there, it will come off. I did do another video on how to remove this belt, but this is how to install it. I can't really show you guys me installing it while I do it, because I don't have two hands and it's tight clearance, very tight space. You can see I barely can fit my hand, and that's just the coolant hose there. But that is how you guys install a Serpentine belt on a W210 chassis. Excuse the sniffling, like I said, it's cold, but this is the belt. It's in decent shape, depending on, you know, how anal you want to be about your Serpentine belts. But I have a brand new one, so then that way when I install a brand new one, I won't have to worry about it cracking or squeaking or anything like that. But just for now, just to get it started, running, moved around, so we can work on it in a different location, the old Serpentine belt will do just fine. But yeah, that is the basis of this video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. I will see you guys in the next video. The next video, we will be installing that relay module, and we will get it started. I have faith with me. I have faith that it will get started. But yeah, this is a 4.2 V8 naturally aspirated automatic transmission, beast of a motor. As you can see, it's pretty dirty. Mice were having a field day in here, but it's gonna get cleaned up. Don't worry about it. I'm tired of looking at it though, considering the condition that it's in. I am tired of looking at it, but we will get everything cleaned up. As you can see, this is the condition of the engine bay. It's not crazy bad, but it's bad. For me, it's bad. If we can get some aluminum brightener, or maybe brighten these parts up, we will 100% do that. This engine, if you guys are new here, has, I believe, a lifter tick, so we will be putting new lifters in. I believe it's coming from this side. I believe they also said these camshaft sensors here If you were to unplug them, the ticking would go away. But I'm not sure how true that is. I don't even know if I want to try it, considering I know that is a major sensor, but we have a lot of oil here. So maybe that might be the reason why it is ticking, and it might not be the lifters at all, or it might be the oil that I put in. It might be too thin. I do know when some engines sit a while, they tend to have a tick because the oil is old and it has to warm up a little bit. So that will be a fix for another time. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Quick video, without removing the fan. And to remove that fan, you just need a wrench that is that size, and I believe it comes off. So I could have did it that way, but I wanted to do it without removing the fan because I know a lot of people remove the fan. I haven't really seen a lot of videos or forums on doing it without removing the fan, so I wanted to give you guys that content. So with all that being said, make sure you guys drop a like, comment, share, subscribe, turn post notifications on. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for tuning in.